So what are you doing tonight, my friend?
I'm reading my book in front of the Board of Education.
Wow! What book are you reading?
It's called AJ's Rules for School. I'm reading chapter 2, and I think it's funny.
Oh, right. Well, we're looking forward to it. Right, Patty?
Yeah, can't wait.
Mrs. Harrison's school. Oh, this is Harry's class, Mrs. Crum. Harry, which one's yours?
This one's mine.
Oh, your last project. Oh, look at these. These are great.
Hello. How are you?
So wait, Harry, who is this again?
Rosa Parks.
Made out of
Made out of Rubik's Cubes.
Made out of Rubik's Cubes. Wow.
Come back here.
Mrs. DiMaggio?
Here.
Mr. Franco? Mrs. Taylor? Here. Mrs. Zahn? Here. And Mr. Bellman. We have a quorum and may proceed.
Be resolved with the Board of Education, the public and private session minutes of the February 10th.
Thank you. Welcome everybody here to Woodland School, and as Dr. Mingle and Mrs. Zahn have mentioned, this is the first time that we've been in this library after we closed it about 3 months ago. It was about November where we shut down the library and we began to take up the really terrible maroon rug and paint the really old yellow walls and turn it into what you see here. As you can tell, our idea, our theme was to bring the outdoors inside. So you can see kind of how we came up with that plan as our centerpiece being the tree that's been here for so many years that everybody has really come to love. This is a really, really wonderful space where we're going to do some amazing things that Mrs. McGrath will share with you in just a bit. I do want to take the opportunity, however, to thank Dr. Mingle, Mr. Kimmick, Mrs. Lenhart, and the Board of Education for your support.
Mr. Yenish and I run an expressive reading showcase for Read Across America Day. We like to call it the Super Bowl of reading. For some kids, it's part of our, every year we talk about it. For some kids, reading is something that is their passion, and it is something, reading expressively is something that they excel at. It might be a little bit different from being on the field, but this is, for our expressive readers, their Super Bowl. So, today we usually do it, it's an auditioned process, and we pick somewhere between 6 and 9 for 3rd graders, 4th graders, and 5th graders. They choose a piece, and that we, along with some coaching of staff members, teachers that give up their time, they help them read it expressively. So they still have 1 more week before the big show. We're gonna give you a sneak preview today. So we chose 1 student from each grade. The pieces are supposed to invoke some type of emotion. It might be humor, it might be annoyance, it could be sadness, it could be frustration. There's all different types of emotion that they're attempting to convey in their reading. So, now I'm not sure how we would like to work this, but they are going to present on the stage. So if you can see them, you kind of turn yourself, or we can kind of configure ourselves to make yourself comfortable to see our 3 presenters. And we have to use a stepper for the kids, so this will work out nicely. We're going to start from the 5th grade and work our way to 3rd grade. So first we have Olivia Bello, and she is reading from Dear Isaac Newton, You're Ruining My Life. And it is from Rachel Herza, so take it away. Oh, make sure it's, all right, you gotta make sure that this is good. Yeah? Make sure you have the microphone, okay?
I hate Isaac Newton. The moment the apple fell from the tree, and he thought of gravity, was the moment my body was doomed.
Harrison Malone, Harry. He is up next, and his book is, I believe it's My Weird School, AJ's Rules for School, and he is reading a chapter from that. It's by Dan Gutman. Just make sure you're, is that good? Does that feel comfortable? Okay. Maybe.
Mr. Klutz read off the last rule on his list. No flushing toys down the toilet. Miss Laser held up a doll, which she obviously fished out of the toilet bowl. That's when everybody looked at Arlo. I can't believe you flushed a doll down the toilet. It's not a doll, it's an action figure. His name is Stryker Smith, and he's a cool superhero who fights crime. He's my favorite toy. And what was he doing in the toilet bowl, Arlo? Well, I was in the boys' bathroom with my friends, Ryan, Michael, and Neil. We were acting out this famous scene where Stryker Smith chases some bad guys around the water park. We were dangling Stryker over the bowl. That's when somebody leaned on that handle thingy you used to flush the toilet. And, well, let's just say Stryker Smith met his watery end. But it was an accident. Arlo, that's just about the silliest thing you have ever done. And you have done a lot of silly things. Why didn't you fish your toy out of the toilet bowl? Are you crazy? I'm not going to stick my hand into a toilet bowl. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to say. I had to think fast. So, your solution was to just run out of the boys' bathroom. Yes, when you do something really silly, you're supposed to get out of there fast before anybody finds out. That's the first rule of being a kid. Didn't you ever flush something down the toilet by accident? No, nobody does that. I play with my dolls in a nice way. I dress them up and I have them go to parties. And, I think I'm going to throw up. Anyway, Mr. Klutz is usually nice, but this time he was really mad. And he was really wet, too, because he and Miss Laser had to take apart the toilet bowl after it overflowed. Usually at the end of an assembly, Mr. Klutz brings in some new grown-up who we never met before. But not this time. He just yelled, "Dismissed!" and told us to go to our first period class. He was really upset. It was all your fault, Arlo. So is your face. If somebody says something mean to you and you can't think of a good comeback, just say, "So is your face." That's the first rule of being a kid.
Good job, buddy. Okay, and last but not least, we have Harlow Jenkins in 3rd grade. Come on up. And she will be reading from Dork Diaries, The Tale of the Not So Happily Ever After by Rachel Renee Russell. So, take it away.
Tuesday, April 1st. I'm late, 7:22 a.m. Ah! That was me screaming in frustration. I can't believe I overslept. Again.
All the keys and everything.
Yeah, all right. Somebody say,
Everyone just smile.
The smile.
Great.
Cheese. Macaroni and cheese.
Peanut butter and pickles.
Good job.
Peanut butter, jelly, and pickles.
Well, on behalf of the Board of Education, Olivia, Harry, Harlow, well done. Really great choices of reading material, really well delivered, really exciting to listen to, very impressive. So thank you for sharing your talents with us here tonight, and it was a late night for you guys. So just, again, thank you very much.
Yay! Yay!
couldn't tell at all.
So great. Oh, look, they have their picture.